Step into a world where every New Year's Eve sparkles with magic and adventure. In this heartwarming tale, follow Tommy as he gears up for a night of fun at a festive party. Only Tommy had been waiting for New Year's Eve for weeks. He couldn't wait for the clock to strike midnight and for the fireworks to light up the sky. But before that, he was going to a special New Year's Eve party at his neighbor's house. His mom dressed him in his favorite red shirt and blue jeans. Tommy loved bright colors, and he couldn't help but smile as he looked at himself in the mirror. "I'm ready for the party," he said, excitedly. When they arrived at the party, Tommy saw his best friend Emily by the door. "Hi, Emily," he called out. "Are you ready to have fun?" Emily smiled and held up her favorite toy, Mr. Bunny. Of course, Mr. Bunny loves parties too. Tommy and Emily walked into the house, ready for a night of excitement. The house was filled with colorful balloons, streamers, and a huge banner that said, "Happy New Year." Tommy's eyes grew wide as he looked around. The decorations were so beautiful. Soon, more friends arrived. Max and Lily showed up with their parents, and everyone gathered around the table, which was filled with delicious snacks. There were cupcakes, cookies, and even a chocolate fountain. Tommy's stomach rumbled with excitement. Suddenly, there was a loud noise coming from the living room. It sounded like someone was playing music. Everyone rushed to see what was happening. To Tommy's surprise, Mr. Johnson, the neighbor, was playing the saxophone. The music filled the room, and Tommy and his friends started dancing, clapping their hands, and having fun. They even made up a silly dance move called the New Year Wiggle, which made everyone laugh. As the night went on, everyone kept dancing, eating, and enjoying the party. But soon, the clock started ticking closer to midnight. It was time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, they all shouted together. But just as they reached the final seconds, the TV screen suddenly went blank. "What happened to the TV?" Lily asked, her eyes wide in surprise. "I guess we'll have to do our own countdown," Tommy's mom said with a smile. "Let's count together." The kids started counting again. 10, 9, 8. When they shouted 0, something amazing happened. The lights in the room flickered, and everyone felt a sudden gust of wind. The next thing they knew, Tommy and his friends were no longer in Mr. Johnson's living room. Instead, they found themselves standing in the middle of a huge, magical city made entirely out of candy. The streets were made of chocolate, the houses were built from gingerbread, and there were lollipops and gummy bears everywhere. Tommy couldn't believe his eyes. "We're in Candyland," he shouted, his face lighting up with excitement. The group of friends ran through the candy-filled streets, eager to explore. They rode a cotton candy carousel, swung on licorice rope swings, and even slid down a rainbow slide made of Skittles. They were having the time of their lives in this sweet, magical world. After a while, they came to a chocolate river. "I've always wanted to go on a chocolate river boat ride," Max exclaimed. Just as they were about to hop onto a candy boat, a little gingerbread man with a tiny top hat appeared in front of them. "Hello, young adventurers," he said in a sing-song voice. "If you want to cross my chocolate river, you must answer my riddles 3. Tommy and his friends looked at each other, excited by the challenge. "We're ready," Tommy said. The gingerbread man, whose name was Freddie, smiled. "Here is your first riddle. What's as big as an elephant but weighs nothing?" The friends thought hard. "A shadow," Emily shouted. "Correct," Freddie cheered. "Here's the second riddle. What has keys but can't open locks?" Everyone started guessing, but it was Tommy who figured it out. "A piano," he said with a smile. "Well done. Now, the final riddle. What is always in front of you but can't be seen?" The friends thought and thought, but it was Lily who solved it. "The future," she said. "Correct again," Freddie said, nodding with approval. "You've answered my riddles. Now you can cross the chocolate river." They climbed into the candy boat, and Freddie guided them down the chocolate river. The boat floated smoothly, and Tommy and his friends marveled at the marshmallow clouds above them and the candy fish swimming beside them. It was like nothing they had ever seen before. The boat ride ended when they reached the edge of the river. To their surprise, they found themselves back in Mr. Johnson's living room. The TV was back on, and fireworks lit up the sky. "Wow, that was amazing!" Tommy exclaimed. Everyone cheered and hugged each other, happy that their magical adventure had come to a wonderful end. Tommy looked up at his mom, his eyes still shining with excitement. "This was the best New Year's Eve ever," he said. Tommy and his friends danced and celebrated the arrival of the new year, knowing that no matter where they were, as long as they were together, every New Year's Eve would be special. And who knew what kind of Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more magical stories.